Hey everyone, it's Bob from the Wealth Trinity. Today's video is going to be basically me just reading what I call my ultimate vision. It's right here. So I apologize if I'm not going to be looking at the camera the whole time. This is something I just wanted to do for myself. I have a video on my morning ritual, which I'll link in the comments. And part of my morning ritual is that I read this every day. Either I read this or I've already have this recorded on my telephone and I listen to it on my way to work. It just keeps me focused every day, keeps my eye on the prize. It makes sure that I don't forget why I'm doing all the things I do in life. It's basically a roadmap for where I want to be and my journey towards that. So, this is a video on my ultimate vision. And I apologize. My handwriting is actually pretty neat, but I'm not very good at writing vertically. So I'm going to get to it because this takes a few minutes to read. And like I said, you can either follow along with me and use mine as a template for yours, or take examples from mine, or say, oh, his sucks, I'm going to do mine completely opposite. So take from this video what you will. Alright, my ultimate vision. The ultimate vision in my life is to be a person that is remembered for what I gave to the world and have my legacy live on long after I'm dead. My family will live a life they have never dreamed of and pass that mindset on through the generations. My family will never want for anything that money can buy. With finances taken care of, and here's the most important part, with finances taken care of, they will focus on healthy relationships, spirit, and personal goals. I want us to be in the 1%, starting with me. Up to this point in my life, I've lived like most of the world, where you go to school, maybe go to college, you get a job, and you're an employee. I want that to stop here, and I want my family, the next generations, to live a different type of life. That's what I'm talking about here. So this will be funded by self-help type businesses to help people achieve what I have achieved. What I'm doing right now, I'm hoping I'm helping you. I'm hoping I'm adding value to your life. I want to live a healthy life full of vitality and energy deep into my years. I'll be 10% body fat with some lean muscle mass and great heart health. One of the things I talk about in another one of my videos when you're goal setting is you want to follow the SMART system. I'll link that in the comments too, so you can watch that. That's one of the reasons I'm very specific about the 10% body fat. This will give me my energy, this will give me the energy to pursue my truest passion, the natural world. You would put in your truest passion at this point. I will visit any and every place in the world at the drop of a hat, learn about the wildlife, the people, the customs, and the problems. I've recently gone to Honduras and I went for the wildlife, and it was amazing. It was just, the rainforest is beautiful, the animals are intriguing, and it's just awe-inspiring. But then you have the other part of it where, you see these people living in such poverty and squalor, and, I've seen the commercials on TV and it doesn't hit home like when you actually see these people trying to survive. So that's one of the things I'm hoping to help in my lifetime as largely as I can. Maybe I can give $100 a month now to it, but if I can get my finances to $2 million a year, if you're working out the math and the percentages, just think about how much more you can help people or help whatever your cause is. Okay, I don't want to get too far off track. Where was I? I will push the appreciation of the natural world on everyone I am capable of reaching. Meanwhile, I will give back directly to conservation efforts and humans being born into poverty. I will own multiple amazing houses to go home to, with employees that will take care of every whim and bullshit task in the world. I will focus on what makes me happy and makes the world a better place, not my laundry or the dishes. That shit's just not important. There's people that would be happy to make $12 an hour doing that for you. I don't want to be that person. All right, anyway. I will have a personal everything, a chef, a trainer, a travel researcher, you name it, whatever, I will have them at my disposal. I will wake up every day feeling like I'm stuck in a dream. At this point, I'm going to concentrate on some specific areas of my life, and this is maybe where I want you to look at these areas too and come up with some SMART goals for them. And like I said, SMART is a system. I'll link it in the description so you can look at that if you need to. Physical body. I want you to come up with goals and then some reasons why. So mine, health and fitness. I'm at 180 pounds or more with 10% body fat. When I say more, I want that to be lean muscle mass. That's why I have the body fat at a certain level. My heart is strong and capable of hiking long distances in tough terrain. I feel energized all day. I wake up early, feeling alive, and jump out of bed ready to start the day. My body will look like what I was jealous of during the first few decades of my life. Basically like a magazine cover model. I've always wanted to look like that, and I've never achieved it. I'm doing pretty well now, I'm getting there. I will live ailment-free and have a long life, still doing the things I love deep into the years of my life. I must achieve this to live at the highest capacity of vitality and enjoy life to the fullest, to have supreme confidence and pride, and to accomplish what I've struggled with forever. And by that I mean getting to that point where I want my body to be. Alright, the next thing I want you to concentrate on is emotions. Very simply put, I'm a master of my emotion and attitude. I fully understand and live the philosophy of you can't control the wind, but you can control your sails. I'm confident and passionate and have let go of all fear and concern of what other people think of me. That is a huge one. I'm still working on that. Like I said, this is my ultimate vision. I am fun, adventurous, and most of all, grateful for everything I have in my life. Let me tell you why this helped the other day. We had something happen here in the house that just had me upset and had me go to bed in a pretty negative state. That could have poured over into the next day, and who knows how long it would have went. On my way to work, I listened to this that I have recorded on my phone, and I listened to myself read back, you can't control the wind, but you can control your sails. And I was like, shit, what am I doing here? I can't control this world, but I can control my reaction to it. And immediately I shifted back into my positive frame of mind that I'm used to dealing with every day. And it was great to have this to remind me of who I am and who I want to be. So that's one of the reasons I suggest you read this every day, whatever your ultimate vision is. It just keeps you on track, and this was just an example that happened 2 or 3 days ago. Reasons why I need to achieve my emotions. It's to minimize the day-to-day stress, which I did, because being grateful is a true measure of happiness, and being happy is the true #1 goal. And you can be happy being grateful for what you have right now. You don't have to wait till you have $1 million in your pocket, or you have 6-pack abs, or whatever your goals are. Be grateful for what you have now and be happy in your journey. And the last reason is to be a great person to be around and positively impact everyone that I touch. Next, I want you to concentrate on your relationship goals. I'm married to Julie. That's my significant other. I live here with her. And more importantly, in harmony with her. We are still individuals and very different from one another, but we are simpatico. We have our mental and spiritual bond. We continue to grow together. My children all love and appreciate me, and when I say that, it's not like I love you, Dad, I love you, Dad. They really love and appreciate me. We have trusting relationships when I can be their best friend until they need me to be a parent. meaning that, whether that's for disciplining them or for helping them out with something. My closest friends understand that we are always there for each other, and we rely on honesty, loyalty, and most of all, support. I must do this for the welfare of my children, for the welfare of the one who loved me no matter what when I was down and out, Julie, and to always know that I did the best for my loved ones and to rid myself of any guilt. This is a good one to make sure you're reading to yourself every day. Time and productivity. This keeps me on track because there's way too many distractions in the world. I rarely waste time, and when I do, I correct it. I plan out my days for maximum benefit of self-growth, contribution, and fun. I work hard on what I'm passionate about and what I can give to the world, and then I reward myself by playing even harder. If I could just have an alarm go off and this be read to me every hour, it would be great, because there's, with Facebook and all the social media and news and just people talking to you about mainly negative things, it's very hard, it's very easy to get off track. And this time productivity thing, it really helps to read this every day. Reasons I gotta get this done is to be an unstoppable force, to live life, meaning I don't want life to happen to me, I'm making life happen for me. And I know I've said that before if you watch my videos, but that's very important, and I say that to myself a lot. And then maximize and leverage myself to the fullest. Now, mission, I kind of started this video with that, but here's a more condensed version of it. I'm making $2 million per year through several different ventures, all while creating value for the world. That's important. I want to create value for the world. I don't want to make money that doesn't matter. I'm concentrating on the value first, and then the money will come. Right now, I'm not making any money from this video. All I'm doing is hoping I'm providing value to you watching it. And I have faith that down the line I'll be rewarded for all this. Where was I? I'm educating, motivating, and inspiring the world to be better. Better for themselves and better for Mother Earth. Like I said, the natural world is my passion. I need to do this to live a life I have never known, so that I can do what I want, when I want, and for my family. And basically that's just freedom for me and my family, for all of us. Finances. I have $10 million put away in a fund that at 5% a year, and that's pretty, 5% is low, that's not aggressive at all. 5% a year will give me $500,000 of money to blow in any way I want without hurting the nest egg. And when I say blow, that could mean taking 16 trips, or that could mean giving $500,000 to the rainforest. I don't mean just blow. It can mean whatever what you want it to mean to you. I will own 3 homes spread throughout the country and maybe internationally. I love Latin America. I will have a full-time staff at my disposal so that I can concentrate on what is important. I will want for absolutely nothing materially, and every experience in the world that requires money will be no problem whatsoever. Same reasons for this. I want to live the life I've never known. I want to do what I want, when I want, for me and for my family. Basically, it all boils down to freedom. Freedom from a job, freedom from a paycheck, freedom to do what I want, when I want, with who I want, or with whom I want. That's my number one reason for any of this. And the last one I'm going to discuss is spirituality. That could mean something different for you. If you're religious, if you're Wiccan or a Catholic or Jewish or Muslim or Hindu, it doesn't matter. Whatever your spirituality is to you. Here's mine. I'm connected to the earth I call home, to the universe and to its energy. That is my God. I'm doing right by it, by helping fellow man, by working to save the planet, and by spreading the word and reaching as much of the population with my message as is possible through leveraging myself and everything I create. My reasons for this is for inner peace and dying happily, to leave the world, and let me say it first, to leave the world a better place and cement my legacy long after I'm gone, and to make a difference and to be happy. I kind of went through what you might call a midlife crisis. I'm 39 years old, and I had a lot of time reflecting on life and what it means to be here as a part of Earth. And the conclusion I came up with after a few years of struggling with this is I want to leave the world a better place than I found it in. I think as long as I can do that this life was worth living. On a grand scale, I do, have people to love and people that love me, and, everybody has a purpose there. But to be part of the bigger picture, I came into this world in 1978 and I've watched it basically go downhill. I want it to be on the upswing before I leave, and I want it to be part of that. If it's not on the upswing when I leave, it's not going to be because I didn't try. I'm going to leave my mark on the world, and that is my reason for doing all of this. So this has been my ultimate vision. If this has been helpful to you, for you to create yours, give me a thumbs up. Guys, subscribe. I got more videos coming, a lot more like this. I got some more fitness videos coming, and I'm here to help you get to your goals and go after that wealth trinity. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one.